Your world, it's Lydia. I'm gonna come up here with a big excitement review on my Cuisinart coffee maker. Alright, so let's take this and get it cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart. It's easy to do. I guess it's easy. This is the filter that goes inside. This is the water reservoir. Oh, Lord. Alright, so that's the water reservoir. This is the little basket for where the coffee goes. This is the little filter. And one more thing, y'all. That's the little heated plate in there to get. But look. Whoa. When the coffee is done, it's going to stay heated in there. That's the hot thing. And the coffee is going to be in there. So this is going to be so awesome. I had the opportunity to enjoy this at a resort in Myrtle Beach. Theirs was made by Hamilton Beach or something like that. But this is made by Cuisinart. So I'm very happy. A lot of my products are made by this company. So here we go. I'm going to wash it up. Y'all see this water is piping hot. Alright, for anything that ever walked on it. Clean. No, you can get the vegetables okay for that. Alright, young world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this back. And because I'm just doing a test run, I'm just going to use regular tap water. But you can use regular tap water. I don't forgot what way this going and it feels weird. Alright, you can use regular tap water or you can use bottled water. It's your preference how you want it. It already has that little filter in there to filter the water to make it taste fresh. But you know, if you use spring water, it's always a great thing. Alright, so I'm going to fill it up. It makes up to 12 cups of coffee. So I'm going to run it just with plain water. So I'm having difficulty putting it on, but there we go. All right, let me rinse this off. And then go get your medicine. All right.
Kato, you way too dope, kid. Hey, Kato.
I think that's right. Alright, let me dry my hands because I don't want to get electrocuted. And plug it up and start it. So the first thing I'm noticing, this cord is short. It's not very long. But, you know, I guess they thinking if it's on your countertop, it shouldn't be that long. But, you know, I don't think they took a counter that we have. Most cabinets have head space. And I would have to pull it out to set it up. But that's plenty of room. So I'm going to go ahead and push it back. Now right here is a time mechanism. So we can set it on auto, on, brew, auto, off, program. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it to program because, I mean, it ain't rocket scientist. Look at that. So the time is
7.
5. Ain't no 7.
I was gonna say 17.
It's 5, about 5:20. Oh, that's not moving. What happened to my blinkage?
Take it off.
All right. 5. We can go about, oh no, this. We can go about 5:17. So boom. What happened? So 5:17 is the program. Is that the time I want the thing? Okay, so that's what time I'm asking it to program to turn on. All right, so let's test it out. So let's tell the clock to be so it's on clock. Lydia, should you read the direction?
Yes.
Well, I guess so, because that sure ain't working. All right, let's go to the directions. Programming page 8. So programming clock, use the programmer, time of the day, set clock. You can stop. So young world, in order to program the clock, you had to set it on clock, hold the hour button a couple of seconds, and then it let it program the clock. And also also you have to turn it on, and you program the time you want it to come on to cook your coffee. So if I wanted it at 5:21 in the morning, because we definitely don't want it at night in this house or right now, I set it to turn on auto. And that's a great feature to me, because sometimes I don't feel like getting up to fix the coffee. So I set it for 5:22. It just turned for 5:22 and it's on. Now what we're going to see is the water leave here and go into the reservoir, and it's going to go from empty to full. So you might want to show the bubbles. Go inside. Alright, young world, so it's almost finished this cycle. I could have easily pushed the clean button and it would have ran. You would use the clean button function just the same way I just did this, but I pretty much just brewed it like I was brewing coffee to go ahead and just clean it out. But you can use it in the future to help with any calcium buildup by hitting the clean button. This 1 through 4 button, it's for 5 cups or less coffee, and you want it to, pull the right amount of strength and the right amount of temperature out of the coffee that you're brewing. So you may want a stronger brew of coffee, so you may want to hit that when doing small batches. So I'll be using this function a lot. Always turn your function on to indicate auto on. If this is not on, this will not automatically turn on. Alright, so this is on for now. If I was just brewing right away, I just set it to brewing right away. I didn't have to use auto, but I wanted to make sure the auto function worked. And that's to program the auto time. And this to turn auto off, and maybe you just use the auto off and then just brewing when you want to. Or you don't want it to turn on each day. So whatever have you, you have all your functions here. So now you can see all the water have brewed out. The indicator of the coffee is saying that the full mechanism is there. All the hot water or the coffee is backed up in that little reservoir that I showed you. And this will work great for big parties, luncheons, a family, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you just want to go ahead and brew a pot of coffee for people who like to enjoy coffee. So this is the mechanism to get the magic happen. Y'all heard that? That's a beautiful sound. It's percolating. Percolating a little hard over here. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that up. So I filled the coffee up, and we know it's hot because this is one of those cups where the image goes away as the cup gets hot. So can you now imagine that cup of coffee being hot? This cup is of a design my niece that's behind the artwork of Hey Young World designed and won a contest for back when she was in high school. And all right, there you go. Joycey, when she first met her dad, when she was just a baby girl, she drew this. All right, so you can tell the coffee is hot. And I'm just going to do the finger test like a fool for y'all. Let's see, is his smoking? Yeah, it's hot. But I got hot hands though. All right, y'all. So I'm well. My family's well, and I hope you're well too. I'm so excited. Another big thanks to Tina over there at Miss Linda's channel, the New Orleans Gardener, where I had the opportunity to be a part of an amazing panel of people. That was, it was Tina's channel. They had Lead Farmer and they had Turf, and we had such a great time. And then Cheryl Swoops and her husband Chris showed up, and they did an additional giveaway. And I had my husband right there with me, the biggest sports fan of every type of sports, helping me out. And I was able to answer one of the two last questions about Cheryl Swoop's career, and I won $50, and I used it towards something I wanted, and here it is. So thank you again, everybody. I love being a part of this garden community. Go GCF. You guys continue to have a great rest of your day or night.